Right now, GSOC, the union that represents NYU graduate student workers, is in the middle of impact bargaining. Later this summer in August, we will begin regular contract bargaining. This video will explain what these terms mean, why you should care, and how to get involved.
When workers form a union, they negotiate a contract with their employers that establishes standards and protects the conditions of their labor. If an employer violates the contract, for example, by not paying workers for their labor, then union representatives can file a grievance.
The group of union members who are protected by the contract is called the bargaining unit. The team of union members who are elected to represent the union in negotiations are called the bargaining committee.
However, what happens if the conditions of everyone's labor suddenly changes?
For example, because of a global pandemic like COVID-19. In that case, union representatives and employers meet before the contract expires in a process called impact bargaining.
Right now, representatives from GSOC are negotiating with NYU lawyers. Among their demands are:
appointment letters for all bargaining unit positions must specify whether a position is remote or in person,
hazard pay, PPE protection, and Zoom transition pay,
summer funding, rent subsidies, and emergency funding for all graduate students,
funding extension for everyone due to the disruptions of our research plans, and tuition refunds for all master's students,
smaller class sizes for in-person teaching to ensure social distancing and remote classes capped at 16 students,
better protections for international students in the face of increasingly stringent Trump administration visa policies. In addition to impact bargaining to make sure NYU takes care of its graduate students because of COVID-19, this summer GSOC is also going to begin regular contract negotiations because our contract is set to expire.
In 2015, GSOC negotiated a contract with NYU that significantly improved the working conditions of NYU's grad student laborers. GSOC successfully negotiated an increase in wages, increased health and dental coverage, the creation of a child care fund, and more explicit procedures for filing sexual harassment and other labor grievances.
The 2015 bargaining committee worked hard to make sure that our contract raised the floor by addressing inequalities among different members.
Now, 5 years later, the contract is set to expire, and it is now time to head back to the negotiating table, and we need your help. The more worker solidarity we demonstrate as a union, the more likely we'll be able to secure meaningful gains from NYU during the bargaining process.
GSOC's bargaining unit is diverse, and for this reason, it is important that we get as many different workers involved in the bargaining process as possible.
Getting involved is easy. Stay updated on the bargaining process through our new bargaining blog. You can also attend our regular general member meetings, and if you're interested, we can plug you into one of our working groups. You can also follow us on social media. We have a great Facebook page, an awesome Twitter page, and we have also an Instagram page. So we'll see you at the bargaining table.